It all started last summer. I was visiting my pal Sal in Sicily. This is Sal. This is Sicily. One night over dinner, a typical 6-hour dinner, Sal told me a story. A true story. He told me that Sicilians fought against Sicilians in the American Civil War. It was Sicily in the late 1850s. A group of ragtag Sicilian rebels had been battling for their independence against the notorious Bourbons. The Bourbon dynasty had occupied Sicily for decades with no designs on letting go their grip. Leading the rebels was nobleman turned freedom fighter Rosalina Pilo. Despite Pilo's charismatic character and triumphant track record, he and his band of Sicilians were no match for the Bourbons. They needed big guns, literally and figuratively. Pilo petitioned his old boss, the most famous freedom defender of all, General Giuseppe Garibaldi. Garibaldi immediately got on board and set sail for San Francisco, where he secured money, provisions, and men. 1,000 men, adventure-seeking American mercenaries who traversed the seas to Sicily and fought side by side with the Red Shirt rebels. Together, they defeated the Bourbons and secured independence for Sicily. It was now 1861. The new government needed cash, so they sold 2,000 Bourbon soldiers, many of whom were sympathetic Sicilians, into slave warfare. Who did they sell them to? The Confederate States Army, the American South. While that deal was going down, the American mercenaries in Sicily were packing up, heading back to their homeland to fight for General Grant's Army of the North. Much to their surprise, 1,000 Sicilian freedom fighters decided to come along in return for what the Americans had done for them. They called themselves the Fierce Italian Legion, and upon landing in Philadelphia that spring, had that phrase emblazoned on their Union jackets, along with the line, "Freedom for all mankind." I left Sicily that summer thinking, wow, that would be a cool movie. One afternoon in November, my phone rang. It was Sal. "Steve, how are you?" He was in the States visiting a client in Virginia. He told me another story that to this day, I still can't believe. Sal stopped to get gas in the historic town of Winchester. Nestled in a clump of trees beside the station was an antique shop. Sal was drawn to the place and soon found himself shoulder high in a row of blue and gray uniforms. One Union jacket caught his eye. Embroidered on the sleeve, the phrase, "The Italian Legion, freedom for all mankind." Sal inspected the coat. Affixed to the jacket was a weathered shoulder satchel, a bamboo flute tucked inside. He felt a smaller object in the bottom of the pouch. He reached in and pulled out a wooden tobacco box. Inscribed on the box were the words, "To my beloved friend, Salvatore Ferrigno, for your courage and high sense of patriotism. With endless admiration, Rosalina Pilo, 28 February, 1860. My friend Sal's first name is Salvatore. His last name is Ferrigno. His birthday? The 28th of February, 1960. There was silence on the phone. Then Sal said, "So Steve, what do you think we gotta do now?" I said, "Sal, now we gotta make this movie." Sons of Sicily. Coming soon.